We have a channel update tonight, Mr. Fox. We missed you on the scheduled walk and talk, but we're making it up tonight. And Mr. Fox is sporting his iArcade hat. Big news with iArcade. A lot of incentive. Kind of getting eaten alive by mosquitoes here. Starting tonight, Mr. Fox with his iArcade hat on. A lot of incentive for the iArcade. This is a channel update walk and talk, but I just want to talk a little bit of home arcades because that's what we do on our walk and talks. If you have the iArcade first gen, I mean, you're loving it. We were actually over in this area a couple of months ago talking about the rumored titles iArcade was about to pull off before they unfortunately went out of business. The Konami, the Capcom license, and in a weird way, they kind of got those titles, didn't they? You put whatever you want on your iArcade if you have the first gen. And right around the corner from Mr. Fox, underneath, I don't know, what would you call it, pergola, where we sometimes do our intros. It is buggy out here. They did get new seating over here, some new benches, all different colors. Actually had this shot. There's another Fox over here. I don't know if I've ever noticed that. Actually had this shot, and due to timing, lengthiness of the video, I had to edit it out, but I don't know if I've ever seen this hidden Fox over here. A couple of things I wanted to get in. I was gonna do this quarterly, and then I kind of changed my mind to bi-monthly, maybe even monthly. If, you know, different kind of topics, news happens regarding the channels, changes, something like that, have a video during the week. This won't affect our usual walk and talk, which usually premieres every Monday. Wristbands required. I'm trying to have like a Thursday schedule. Could be Friday, could be Saturday. It's kind of been all over. And it depends if we get a bonus video, like something huge happening on a, you know, a Tuesday, a Wednesday, a Thursday, then I'll rush out, do another video. But I do love doing these vlogs, and you know, it's like when it all is said and done, I'm just so passionate about doing the vlogs and having a fun time doing it. I just feel more comfortable coming out here and talking versus sitting up in the arcade, but we will do some of those too. Did a couple last week. There was a leaked list, and check out some videos. Check out Bill's Retro Gaming, the bad guy Mike Worley, and I do have one mostly geared around Lethal Enforcers, but wanted to talk a little bit about AtGames too. There's some stores we're gonna hit. We're gonna walk down here, stop at a couple different places, but the Petco and then Target over here. Get it now, never been in Get It Now before. AtGames, for those who don't know, Michael from iArcade, started the show off with iArcade, is now with AtGames. AtGames acquired Microsoft, Rare, Killer Instinct, Battletoads, etc. The contingency with that, they're getting rid of coin ops, so that new update will prevent, there's a Roth way down on the other end, straight shot, that tan building, will prevent you from using coin ops, which can be a little frustrating, I suppose. I've never used coin ops before, but for a plug and play guy like myself, I do have interest in the new 4K products from AtGames, and I'll get into that in a little bit. That bit LCD screen will have no issues with a licensable game, which I always have that fear. Like, let's say you do the coin ops and it doesn't work, or you have issues installing it. Target off to the distance. Changes coming to AtGames, but I think they're for the better. Just like changes to the Dollar Tree, which is no longer, you know, wow, $3, $5. No longer Dollar Tree, $1.25. You know, things change, and I think that, you know, if you're gonna be an AtGames owner, Papa Brad said it best, they're building the Death Star, right? So there's some excitement coming from AtGames. We've talked so much about Arcade1up lately. I wanted to bring up the iArcade in the beginning of the show because people, a lot of my friends are super excited about the iArcade. I have the gold. I can't do anything. Mystery Encoder, it's up to them if they can figure that out, but thanks to Mystery Encoder, people are loving their iiRcades right now. So I mean, it's a huge win. You know, there's just foxes everywhere around here. This one's number 1. Are you fox number 1? Cleveland Gaming Classic, I'm gonna check out the AtGames, I almost said iiRcade. AtGames booth. I'm extremely looking forward to the 4K products. And just a spoiler alert, just to throw everything out here now before we get into the mostly about the channel. It's all about the channel, but I'm gonna get 2 more Arcade1ups before the end of the year. And I'm gonna buy 1 of 2 AtGames 4K, and I'm going with the ALU first, ALU 4K. At the start of 2024, I'll get the ALP. Saving some vacation will help pay for that pinball, because I know it's not gonna be cheap. I'm not really sure what either price are gonna be. You know, we've heard rumblings, I guess. But once I get to Cleveland, there's 2 things that I really want to check out, and that's New Wave Toys and AtGames, and I'm extremely excited, along with saying hi to everybody, of course. You know, everyone in the community will be there, a lot of guys, a lot of my friends, a lot of people that I've been watching over the years. It'll be a great time to get together, and I wanted to do this video before Cleveland. I'm gonna be having a blast, but I'm also excited to see those products. It's a shame Arcade1up's not gonna be there. There's a bunch of questions surrounding Arcade1up, but hey, when is there not? And you know, when we get worried about something big it gets announced. And right now, I just bought Time Crisis. Which is right next door to Hobby Lobby. We might swing in there again. This guy might move on us.
If you're looking for somewhere safe, you can hide in the hole I dug out back. It's 6 feet deep and very cozy. I'll even tuck you in with a few layers of soil on top to have a nice long rest. I know the worms would appreciate you.
Story about Time Crisis. Back when I first started talking to Dan from Outrun the Neon Sun, Mars Attack, that hologram, back in February, I believe, Dan asked me, one of the first things he asked me, are you gonna get Time Crisis? Like, we didn't see any of the images yet. And I said, absolutely, I'm gonna get Time Crisis. Now it's 7:49. Really made me think, and just because of everything that I talked about a week ago, that was Aquaman, SpongeBob. That's interesting, the Batman masks actually have it kind of resembles Ben Affleck, doesn't it? And plenty of Gremlins. It's classic nostalgia. And plenty of Disney merchandise over at Haunted Mansion. It looks like it's really cleared out, but I'm a big Disney guy. Got a new movie coming out, so that I would see the merch at the Spirit of Halloween. Now, something I want to clear up about Time Crisis quick is I don't want you to pay $7.49 for Time Crisis. I want you to get on a deal. The only thing that I want you to know about Time Crisis is if you get it from Shop Hippo, $7.49 is all you'll pay. There's not going to be any tax, there's not going to be any shipping. If a retailer picks it up, which I'm not sure of, I have no idea, I think it might be cheaper because of that. Maybe it's a $6.99, and then, you know, after all that, maybe it comes in a little lower than $7.49, but I wanted to pick it up on pre-order, and I'm going to tell you why. In the last 11-12 months, I have had conversations with people all over the world. They still have the 50% off. Now, when we were here, price is good through September 9th. So originally, I believe it was the 2nd. They were closed Labor Day. You have until the 9th, so I was recording of this video. It is the 5th. Yesterday was Labor Day. Stopping at Hobby Lobby, 50% off of wall decor. Now I want to say something when we get over there, that not all of this is considered wall decor, but a picture is. People geographically, financially, or just for whatever reason, not everyone's going to be able to bring in all these arcades. And you know, when we're doing a walk and talk, like right now, I want you to feel, you know, like you're right here with me. You know, we're going through a store, we're inside Hobby Lobby, we're checking out the deals, the 50% off. Same thing I want when I show you an arcade. Like, we got Time Crisis. I'm gonna do a couple different videos on Time Crisis, and yeah, I want Time Crisis, I want to play it, but I also want to do an unboxing, a speed through assembly, a review, and then I have some bonus content, really exciting, with, you know, the retro shooters, Terminator 2 kit, the iiRcade, Operation Wolf, Operation Thunderbolt. This is not considered wall decor. I was gonna get this. I had that Nintendo picture. This is on sale for $21.99. Is that coming in? Now, because of this sticker on here, that's the price. So it doesn't matter what else we see when it says 50% off. That price is $21.99. So I didn't pick up the Batman light. I went with the Nintendo, which I found behind. This is a different Hobby Lobby, but they do have another one here. So, you know, check out your Hobby Lobbies. You know, you got the Sega Genesis over here, which I did pay full price about a week and a half ago. But it's worth it. You know, it's a great picture. I mean, I don't know when the sales will hit, but you know, there's 50% off. Some great Nintendo pictures here. Definitely, there's a Hobby Lobby near you. They do, you know, they have these in stores. It just depends which one you go to. You might find it. A bunch of superhero stuff. Actually, I might pick up something. I just remembered I needed a small picture. I have one little space behind me that needs to be filled. When I do a comparison of all of those, kind of losing my train of thought, all of those shooting cabinets, like it's gonna be some fun videos. I'm really looking forward to showing those off. And maybe I didn't explain it good enough when I bought it. I wanted to save it for the end of the video. But I'll take discounts, guys. Someone wants to throw me a coupon, I'll do it, but I'll always pay for arcades. They do have a lot of Grinch stuff here too, so I mean, we're skipping, we're in September, I'm talking Christmas, but 50% off of Christmas decor. Decor? Am I saying the words right tonight? Christmas decor. I can't talk. These are kind of cool, really soft. West, my dog, Kelly's dog, would have a field day with those, but you know, something to check out at Hobby Lobby. Thinking about this Spider-Man, it's just I need something about that size. Not 100% sure, but it does light up. So if I press this button right here, you'll see that the Beyond Amazing lights up. I light up, but it's like the light up marquees. You see that $12.99? It's like they've already done the sale. So even if the sale wasn't going on and that sticker's on there, that's the price. So it's not going to be $6.99. It's $12.99. And because of selling a couple different arcades, I talked about, you know, going to Cleveland. You know, there's all these reasons why Time Crisis wasn't like gonna happen. When I decided to sell Ridge Racer, because I have the mod on Star Wars, and I'm gonna get the mod for Fast and Furious out of those 3 cabinets, because I do have the Star Wars 2023. Ridge Racer was the oldest of the 3. And the gentleman that bought Ridge Racer was gonna mod it into Crazy Taxi. Completely excited about it. I went to a really good home. And I mean, I just talk about, we're gonna have to sell arcades, you know, if we're gonna stay in this hobby. If we're gonna keep up with new releases, until that day comes when it's multi-cades or nothing. You know, I can't stick 32 arcades at home. It's not gonna fly. There's tough decisions, and I talked about 2 more Arcade1ups and 1 AtGames. I'm gonna have to sell 1 more thing, and I think I know which one that is. And it's not like, you know, I just said, for every 2 arcades you sell, it equals 1. So it's not like we're gonna make any money on some of these arcades. They're gonna help soften the blow though. Now I'm sure you saw the email from Arcade1up that Wheel of Fortune Casino-cade is now available. I was under the impression they were available at Kohl's. I do have a video plan and a breakdown of the features. And it looks like 3 retailers you can pick from here. Best Buy, Walmart, Kohl's, and what got me was available in store. So maybe I did click on Best Buy just to see. It looks like, or Walmart was like Friday of this week, so about 3 days out. And we might actually walk in store, available in store. So maybe that just means Best Buy. Maybe we'll actually walk into a Best Buy and we'll see a Wheel of Fortune Casino-cade. Be cool if one was on display. Could really check it out. It's gonna take a lot for people to spend $599. You know, $299 might be too good to be true, but even $399 maybe. Like, you can see, can you justify $399 for it? And Five Below still opting for some stuff at $5. You know, the last time I was here, I saw some $5.55, maybe even more. Just walking in, I do see they do have stuff that's under $5, $3.50. You have a Halloween display, and I said this maybe a week ago, like, if, you know, your kids or even you, if you're gonna go to a Halloween party, like, now's the time. It's kind of like Christmas shopping, right? You know, they put all the good stuff out at first, and if you wait too long, good finds at $5, you miss out. So there's that $5.55 we were talking about walking in. And nostalgic t-shirts. Wanted to talk about, just love all those candy logos. You ever see that puzzle? Actually, they probably had it at Hobby Lobby with like all like the 80s cereals or candy. You know, you put the puzzle together. I wanted to talk about a new show the bad guy Mike Worley and myself, along with others. I mean, I think, you know, it's early, but there's gonna be a lot of guests on this show. We're gonna have a lot of fun. It's called Nostalgia Power. It's gonna be Saturday mornings, and we're gonna bring back Saturday mornings as a kid. We're bringing that back. Getting up early, eating Cocoa Puffs, Lucky Charms, watching cartoons. Like being a kid, that's what it was all about. The show's gonna feature, we're gonna wanna bring back that happiness. And you know, we'll talk arcades, but it's not always gonna be about home arcades or video games. Nostalgia Power, and we're talking, planning, first Saturday of October is when we're gonna have episode 1. And we're pretty much going with every Saturday we're gonna have an episode, and kind of guessing on the times here, but 9 a.m. Central, 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific. So I guess everybody, I kind of wanted to go a little early, but we want the West Coast to be able to have a chance. We don't want to go too early. Mike's an hour ahead of me. He's Eastern, I'm Central. This will be a good show, and I wanted to talk about it. This has been in the works. We both decided on the name about 2 weeks ago. G.I. Joel came up with a great logo. It's gonna be on Mike's channel. So if you haven't subscribed to the bad guy Mike Worley, please subscribe. It's the only way to watch us. One of our very few nighttime walk and talks. You know, it's really vibrant colors coming through this camera right now. I'm looking through the lens. It is kind of darker. I'm not looking through the camera here. With the live streams on Saturday mornings, Nostalgia Power. I can't commit to doing 2 live streams every week. Once in a while as a guest, yes. But it's going to be hard to do that along with personal videos here for the channel. That I'm going to take a step back from Arcades Anonymous in more of a guest presence. One of the special things about Arcades Anonymous, standing in front of Spirit Halloween, I actually called it Halloween Express when we first walked in. Might have to edit that part out. There's so many Halloween stores, you know, I mean, you're just like, which one am I at? Having guests on was a big part of the show. And there's 6 of us, sometimes 7 now. And it's just impossible to bring in guys who were once on the show in a rotation, and it's just important. I want to be a guest. I want to be part of this rotation because I want other people to have the chance to be on the show with Multicade Matt, Nerd Lounge Master 84, G.I. Joel, and Chaotic BPR. Doing a Saturday show, can't always commit to every Sunday. I have to stay strict, make sure I do the walk and talks, either Saturday or Sunday, so they're uploaded Mondays. Have a wristbands required segment, and if some bonus, you know, something happens, we'll report on that. But I'd always leave Wednesdays open. Now I gotta leave Saturday mornings open because we're doing Nostalgia Power. I'm not always gonna be able. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna be on Arcades Anonymous again. I just can't commit to every single week. So I just wanted to come out here. This is hard to do. The show means a lot to me. I take it. I've tried to do what I could for the show. I'm not necessarily an expert in live streaming, but you know, they brought me in and I'll always be grateful for it. I just think that I want to see other members on this show. It's gonna be important to me. So I want to be, you know, every month and a half, 2 months, I'll come back on Arcades Anonymous. You're just not gonna see me ducking under branches every single Wednesday night. Does that mean I'll never do a live stream? I will. And this year, maybe I'll do a live stream. Stepped on something. Closer to Christmas, end of the year, we'll do 1 live stream on the channel. Maybe bring in some guys, just have some fun, maybe some giveaways. And I'll try, you know, we'll have updates, like I said, we'll have walk and talks, channel updates. That 2024, maybe a goal, dare I say, once a month, we'll try to do a live stream on the channel. But for right now, I'll commit to around New Year's, that week, between Christmas and New Year's, do a live stream. And the only live streams I'll be on, unless I'm a guest on someone's show, will be on the bad guy Mike Worley's channel for Nostalgia Power, and a guest on Arcades Anonymous. We'll have plenty of content from Cleveland, going to the Cleveland Gaming Classic, September 22nd, 23rd, 24th, flying the day after, coming back. Probably have a video going to Cleveland, a couple of videos in the Cleveland area. I don't want to give any spoilers away. Do have some plans to do stuff other than the convention, and then coming back, I think we'll document some of this stuff. And we'll have our usual walk and talks, wristband required. I'm gonna finish up the month of September on Arcades Anonymous. They already have a great list of some great guys coming on the show. Something to definitely check out. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and that's what Arcades Anonymous is all about. The Discord channel, I'm gonna have a link in the description. Become a member, check it out. A bunch of awesome guys in there. Any questions you have about anything, somebody will answer you, because they know these guys are unbelievable. It's gonna be awesome being a guest on Arcades Anonymous and watching other members coming on the show. That's what it's all about, and that's what makes Arcades Anonymous a very special show. Well, it's our first channel update, Mr. Fox. How'd I do? Some surprises, but all good stuff. There's never a never. We'll always have a target, right? I didn't go to Target tonight. I've been to Target so many times. Should I have went to Target? This car's been parked here for a while. There's also a GameStop over here, kind of trees. Got a big walk and talk planned. I don't want to take anything away from the next walk and talk. Not that it's not going to be big. It's a GameStop. The week after that, I'm going to go to Chicago, Illinois, Chicago area. Not really sure what we're going to do this weekend. Usually, today's Tuesday, usually by Wednesday, Thursday morning, I have to have a game plan where we're going to go. I'll think of something. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you had a good Labor Day weekend. I'll see you guys next time. I wanted to go to Ollie's. So where I live, there's a city called Rockford, Illinois. Check it out. It's about an hour and a half away from me. In that area, there's Rockford and maybe Crystal Lake, home adjacent. I think it's Crystal Lake. There's two different Ollies. I called them a week ago and I said, hey, do you have any NFL Blitz? Do you have any Arcade1up? And I want to see the $2.99. They said check back next week. So if there's any Arcade1ups at all, we'll check it out because I want to see this. You know, everyone's been picking up NFL Blitz. It's just, they're going crazy. NFL Blitz for $2.99. I think the OG Turtles was $2.99, or is it Turtles in Time? Street Fighter 2 Legacy, and maybe one other arcade. And you can't really beat a $2.99 price. I'd like to see that. I'm not sure if we'll see any, you know, maybe we'll check Costco out, Pac-Man XL. I don't want to give away the whole show. I'm going to stop talking. I'll see you guys later.